The Lagos State House of Assembly has passed for second reading a bill seeking to prohibit street begging, street urchins and related vices across the state. Lawmakers during plenary described the proposed legislation as a timely response to growing security concerns. Olatunde Yusuf has the report.
The bill, entitled A Bill for a Law to Prohibit Street Begging, Street Urchins and Related Vices in Lagos State and for Connected Purposes, receives unanimous support from lawmakers during plenary. Speaking on the bill, Honorable Desmond Elliott cautions against criminalizing poverty, urging the Assembly to give the legislation a human face by making provisions for rehabilitation centers to accommodate and reform those removed from the streets.
A lot of these people go outside because they must feed. They must have they must have their daily needs fed. Some go in to represent their families to get food done. And then we see penalties being given. I think there should be a strong balance between this.
Other lawmakers expressed concerns over the weak enforcement of existing laws, stressing that effective implementation remains a major challenge, claiming that about 95% of street beggars in Lagos State are non-indigenous.
95% of street beggars are non-Lagosians. 95% of street beggars. That goes to show that if you see any average Yoruba person in Lagos State, they find it difficult to push their children to the street to start begging. But those who are perpetrating this evil, this act, are the foreigners in Lagos.
The majority leader, Honorable Noim Adams, describes the bill as timely, noting that some northern states and the Federal Capital Territory had already introduced measures banning street begging and street urchins.
I think this bill is very important to us in Lagos State. If we look at it, Kaduna State government outlawed street begging since 2016 and has since then conducted operations to remove beggars from the streets and also rehabilitate some of them. Kano State has also banned street begging several times. Using ISBA, the authorities carried out enforcement and repatriation those beggars from their original state to other states. Niger, Abia, Anambra, and Federal Capital Authorities too has also banned street begging. I think this bill is a good bill. It's passed into law to make a street in Lagos State.
In his remarks, the Speaker, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, says the bill is not intended to stop charitable giving, but it regulates the process in a manner that would enhance public safety and restore order.
There is need for sanity in the society. We have to do what is just and right. It's just to call on the government and encourage them. Maybe we have a house that can enable them in each division, and those people that have been moved or are to be moved from the road can be taken there, and whatever donation they receive, the government will use it to them, and those people who have to be moved back to their state, they will do that.
The Speaker acknowledges concerns about enforcement capacity, but maintains that the absence of adequate structures should not prevent the state from enacting the law. He urges the government to establish holding and rehabilitation centers across districts, as he encourages more recommendations before the final passage of the bill to ensure it addresses both security concerns and humanitarian considerations. Olatunde Yusuf, LTV News.